Hi friends, welcome back to Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Today I'll show you how I make Malwani style chicken curry, or it is known as chicken rasa or komdi rasa. Malwani cuisine is famous for its non-vegetarian dishes. Malwani dishes are quite spicy, aromatic as well as delicious. The heavenly aroma comes from the freshly ground masalas which makes it irresistible. This is a perfect recipe for all the spice lovers out there. Malwani chicken curry is hot and this recipe will leave your taste buds tickling for more. Malwani cuisine comes from the Konkan region of Maharashtra and Goa and uses coconut liberally in most of its dishes. Malwani cuisine or Konkan cuisine is quite popular for its amazing seafood and chicken recipes. It is best to use country chicken for this recipe if available. You can serve this with rice rotis, but I feel it is best served with rice vadas or jawar bakris. Do give it a try. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you like this recipe of mine, do click the like button and give a thumbs up. If you have tried this recipe, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's check out the ingredients. Here I have taken around 10 peppercorns, 8 cloves, 2 pieces of cinnamon stick, 4 cardamom pods. You can use garam masala powder if you wish to. 1 teaspoon of saunf or fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1.5 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 2 Kashmiri chilies for the bright color and 8 Bedgi chilies for the spice. This is 2 tablespoons of dry copra and 1 1 large onion roughly sliced. This is coriander leaves, small bunch, 1-inch piece ginger, around 8 garlic flakes. Add oil and fry the onion and copra pieces till it is light golden in color. It will take around 2 minutes. Once it is fried, then you can add the dry masala and fry it for another couple of minutes. See that the flame is on sim, otherwise the masalas will get burnt and the taste will change. Once fried, add the this is the turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. You can add it at this point or you can add it directly to the mixie jar. Add the coriander, ginger and garlic. This is 2 onions sliced. They are 2 large onions sliced, 2 tomatoes chopped fine, around 4 green chilies whole. This is the ground masala. Use very little water to grind the masala because we need to fry it. This is 900 grams of chicken, bone-in chicken. Best is to use a country chicken. Here I have taken oil and ghee as required. You can use only ghee or you can use only oil, but I do like to mix both and use it. Add the onions and green chilies and fry well till the onions are nice and soft. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes of cooking time. See that the onions don't change color to the darker shade. Add the tomatoes and cook it till the tomatoes are nice, soft and mushy. It will take another 2 to 3 minutes of cooking time. Once everything is nice, soft and mushy, add the coriander leaves. This is around quarter cup to half cup of coriander leaves. Give it a nice good mix and then add the ground masala, and now fry the masala along with the onions and tomato mixture till oil separates out from the masala. Add salt as per taste and keep on frying. Do not increase the flame. Fry it on slow flame. It will take a good 5 to 7 minutes of cooking time. Once well fried, add the chicken and now fry it with the masalas for another couple of minutes. It takes nearly 2 to 3 minutes. Once it is well mixed with the masala and all the pieces are coated well with the masala, then you can add water. By now the chicken is well fried with the masalas. At this point of time, add water. I have used hot water. It will fasten the cooking process. The Malwani chicken curry is always on the runny side because it is served with rice bhakris, jawar bhakris or bajra bhakris, so it is always on the runny side. I have also made it a little runny as I am going to serve it with jawar bhakris. But if you wish, you can add less water and have a thick gravy. Once the curry is well cooked, you know, as you see oil floating on top of the curry. At this point of time, add the coriander leaves. Check for salt. If required, you can adjust accordingly. See, when the oil floats on top, your curry is ready. By now, the curry is ready. Let it sit for some time before you serve it. I hope you like this recipe of mine. Do give it a try. I'm sure you too will enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to click the bell icon to get notified as and when I upload a new recipe. The list of ingredients is given in the description box below. So my dearest friends, hope you have enjoyed this quick and yummy recipe. Stay tuned for more such interesting recipes. Till we meet again, check out my other recipes at Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Bye, see you soon with the new interesting recipe. Take care.